Hey guys, this is the science video. 2 experiments this week. Number 13, in Van Cleve's expanding, demonstrates how galaxies may be moving. And then number 16, in and out, this demonstrates the forces that keep satellites in orbit. It does look like rain on Tuesday, but it doesn't look like it's supposed to start till the afternoon. So I would say, if possible, take this experiment outside. If it is not possible, then we can open up the library and we can spread out in the assembly room. I would do maybe the expanding one in your classroom, and then maybe attend to the in and out experiment in the classroom and then move somewhere else to actually demonstrate it. So we'll talk about expanding first. Every class, I don't know why this says this is not true, but for the little class, you guys have one for the tutor and then some for the parents. This experiment talks about having mirrors so kids can look at this in the mirror. I think that I don't want to provide mirrors for classrooms, so every other class just has one balloon for every student and they can watch each other. You know, they don't need to look into a mirror to do it. So every bin will have a bag of balloons. Let me change this right now. One for tutor and then parent. So everybody can blow. The only reason I did this is that I don't think your kids can blow up balloons by themselves yet. So every bin will have a couple Sharpies, your bags of balloons. You'll take out your balloon and have the parent helpers make dots all over the balloon. And then when deflated the balloon, the dots are super close together. Inflated, what they will tend to is that they all expand and move farther away from each other, but none of the dots will move closer to each other. So that's all there is to that experiment. Super easy. And then, like I said, Nelson, Young, one for the tutor, one for for parent helper, and then Kratzer, Mahala, Kincaid, Osdike, one for each student. And then everyone will get Sharpies, enough Sharpies for each student to do their own dots. And then I am not going to set this up but I'm afraid this fishing line will get tangled. But essentially, fishing line will be attached to the masking tape. The fishing wire will then be threaded through this wooden thimble, and then at the end it'll be attached to this spoon. And then we can practice I'll bring one to the tutor meeting so we can you guys can look at it beforehand, but we will assemble these. I'll probably assemble them at CC so they don't get crazy, but they will be pre-assembled prior to them being given to you. All right.